Okay, so you need to have your own copy of service record card. It will enable you follow in class. Okay, you will, after this time out, you will be joining the students that will be using service record card to collect informations that will improve their knowledge of the client, their knowledge of the scheme, okay, their knowledge of other related factors, okay, that will lead them to understanding the limiting factor, understanding the threat, okay, to their therapy, and eventually conclusively produce an action plan, prioritize therapy, prioritize product possibly. Okay, so it's important that you get your own copy. So I made this intentionally still so that you can get a plain sheet and draw out your own great tabulation, so you can use a pencil, sketch out so that you can follow. And you may also mail me if you need a soft copy of this. You can get from my bio page, you can get my email address is on my bio page. So go back to my bio page and pick my email address from there, okay, and mail me for a soft copy. Just say, hello Regina, I need a soft copy of the service record card. I'll get it across to you so that you can be able to flow with the class. So it's very important. So join the class. This is, I said we are starting from known to unknown. We are first of all taking skin analysis, or should I say consultation analysis, for basic facial procedure, or should I say basic facial therapy, which by now I expect that all of you will have passed that, above 50%. Are we in order? So the first column says what? Put it down on the table. Put your papers down beside the client. Put it down beside the client. Put your papers down beside the client. Okay, I'm using s.r.c as a template. So the first sentence says what?
Require service?
No.
Date setting?
No. Learning Beauty
Institute Service Record Card.
Service Record Card. Explain.
That means a record you keep as per each client that comes in for a service.
The record you take. I need better definition.
Okay.
The records that you take that suggest, that is after analyzing those records, those informations, it will suggest to you the suitable service and product. Should I repeat it, or should you repeat it? Echo it along with me. The service record card means the record that you take and save, that suggests to you suitable services and products. You can also tweak it to say suitable therapy and product. I usually refrain from using the word treatment because that is used already in the medical field. So before you start considering yourself as a medical doctor, you can be that well tutored and well trained that your client mistake you. You understand? For a medical doctor, I have customers that call me doctor, but hello, you are not a medical doctor, and you shouldn't even play around that area at all. Am I making sense? So the reason for your service record card is to enable you collect records and analyze them. Am I making sense? For the purpose of arriving at suitable service and product. That is number 1. Okay, part 2 is for effective follow-up. Am I making sense? So in your analysis, you can say also for effective follow-up. Which one are you looking at again?
Client name.
The customer's name.
The age.
The customer's age.
Occupation.
Customer's occupation.
Student name.
Student name.
And admission number.
An admission number. Why is this important? You have all taken threat to the skin. You have all taken threat to the skin. So, the place of age. We don't need to start going through all of that again. Age of the client is under which factor? Internal or external? Internal factor. Okay, so you need that information in your analysis. So you just don't want to know the name of the age of the client because you want to know how old is she. You need that information, okay, because it's a factor that you must consider in your consultation analysis. Are we together now? Mm-hmm. So you must refer to your threat to the skin. Okay, so the occupation of the client. What does this customer do? It's not for the fun of it. You need that information for 2 major reasons. You want to be able to analyze the effect of the environmental exposure. Your threat to the skin. Refer back to your threat to the skin and read external factors. External factor, you will read the effect of water, the effect of pollution. Am I making sense? So we don't need to go through all of that. Go back to your threat to the skin. So your client goes out every day. Your client comes in every day. She's exposed to the environment. So you want to have an idea of what she does so that you understand, you'll be able to kind of how will I put it now? Think out, imagine. You want to imagine what her exposure to the environment is like. For instance, I'm a trader. What does that tell you? That exposure to sun is likely to be high. A round of applause for yourselves. Very simple. I'm a secretary. Exposure to sun will be low. But you are now seeing exposure to sun will be low, but you are seeing skin condition that is suggesting environmental factor, effect of environmental factor. You will ask further questions. Where does she live? She's a secretary, yes. Sir, ma, where? Which company, ma? Because it's not only sun that we are dealing with here, we're also dealing with water. We're also looking at water. That's why we are looking at sun. Am I making sense? Yes. We are also looking at pollution. We are looking at ventilation. Am I making sense? Exposure to what kind of hair? Okay, so you will dwell on that under occupation. Yes. That's for me now. So, another very important reason why you need to pay attention to this occupation is cost. You're not going to ask her what her salary is. You're not going to ask her what her salary is. Hello. But you want to have an idea of what this customer can afford. Because it will not be right. It will not be psychologically right for you to recommend or suggest what the client cannot afford. Because if you now reduce it, give her another option because she says I cannot afford it, sorry, she won't accept it. She won't. Even though she can't afford it, but she will believe that the best, what will work is what you have suggested at first. So she will say I'm coming back, but she will never come back again. That making sense? So your consultation analysis is for you to get information that will improve your how will I call it now, your charges. Will help you to give reasonable and suitable, you'll be able to size up her pocket. Okay, there's another module, I mean there's another column there that will also lead you to that. So let me do a jump. Another column there is home care, regular beauty routine. If you, for those of you that have gone through those service record card observation clues, okay, so you will see there that under beauty routine she will mention to you what the home care line that she's on, the cosmetic line that she's using at the moment that she has used before.
Yes.
And I'm sure HOT will mention to you that go back to know what she has used like 3 months to that time. Natural fact, as cosmetic skincare therapy, you must go back to what she was 6 months ago. Because if she tells you, and honestly, I don't scrub my face, and that is why I don't even scrub my face, and you are seeing poor elasticity, you are seeing hyperthermia, do you understand? On a young age that is not sick. Am I making sense? So you ask yourself questions. And this person says, I am not exfoliating. Don't talk of even over exfoliate. But that is as far as now is concerned. What was she 3 weeks ago? What was she 3 months ago? What was she 6 months ago? Okay, so you will understand that and be able to relate her line here, beauty routine, her line here to the condition that you are seeing at the moment. But also, this column also will suggest to you the pocket of the client. So, is your consultation analysis making sense to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, admission number, that is as refers to training school. In your SPA, there may be nothing like admission number. But you may now have therapist. It is question. Yeah? You may have therapist. Because you want to know who is the therapist that attended to this client. So where are we?
Just finish the date. We're going to
The date, and we said that the date is important to enable you calculate.
Yes.
You need to calculate intervals between service. You need to calculate expectations from product. So we have the skin type here. Everybody knows, you know that.
Yes.
So the importance of skin type. Having known the skin type was important. Why must you? Why is that knowledge important?
Able to do the right products. Able to do the right products.
The right product to use. I want to familiarize yourself with the client that you are dealing with, that the skin that you are relating with. First and foremost. That making sense? You want to be familiar with that skin. But the first objective of seeking to know the type of skin you are dealing with is to be familiar with it. It's for familiarization. Okay? Next?
The color.
Same. Skin color. Skin color suggests what to you? Once you see a skin color, suggests what to you?
You suggest how the skin
The
responds,
no.
reacts.
No.
This.
Beautiful. Clap for her.
As like a white skin.
Yes. Yeah. 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 You know where the customer is from? Very simple. The race. This person is a white man. You know racial difference through colors of the skin. Everybody knows that. But as a skin therapist, what does skin color tells you? Skin therapist. Now I'm giving you expo.
Climate.
No, it's still part of. It's still part of. Skincare therapist.
It tells you about the race which she has said. And also product lines the person is using it.
Product line that, so you buy
The
her
cosmetic.
by her color you will know the cosmetics that she's using.
Like if it depends if she has a very
I want you to reframe that. Be patient. Patient and think through. So by my skin color you will know whether I'm using shower.
no for it. What I meant was when people abuse their skin.
A round of applause for her. You'll be able to tell, you can tell our interaction with cosmetics. You can tell. You can tell our interaction with cosmetics.